very big chops. You need to let.
Welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Cutlery. I was just watching my guy there, Donnie B. All Day. Big Donnie B. All Day supporter. I bought several of his knives, enjoy his programming. Actually, this video, just so you don't think I'm full of shit, I was watching the video. It's the D-Bad War Machine versus the K-Bar Utility. It's a great video, great comparison. Donnie does a jam-up job. And I like I said, I've got the Preacher, y'all know I carry that daily. I've got the D-Bad, D-Guard, Bowie coming that I'm going to cut Green Cove Springs in half with. Can't wait for that's here. Probably going to pick up that War Machine. I didn't start this video to be a commercial for D-Bad Blade, but I'm going to tell you, everything is hand forged. Everything is thick. Everything is just, it's well made. It's well made. It's made to bang on. It's made to use. It's just sharp. Kukri House in Nepal makes it. Them dudes hand forge each one, and I'm a huge supporter of that. Now, that's not the knife I got for you today. The knife I got for you today, well, let's do this first. See, once I get my shit right, I'll do a little commercial or something, and then, we'll cut to that. You know how it pisses you off when they say the knife, and then they go to something? Well, that's what we're doing, except this is important. 22 veterans a day commit suicide. We spoke about it all weekend. We donated our money Friday. We got getting that board out. I am so sorry. I live in small town USA, and apparently trying to get a board out on Saturday ain't happening. So it's in the work truck. It's ready to go, and I'll be going by one of them UPS stores or something like that, and I'll get it out to Miss Anita tomorrow without fail, and try to get it delivered 2-day priority or something. I don't know. I'll get it to her. I hate doing that. I'll also get Tyler's knife out to him, and that's just all learning. And again, I apologize for that. We're pretty close to Jacksonville, but Jacksonville really all that is a big small town, son. So 22 veterans a day commit suicide. This channel is committed to raising awareness. I try to leave comments everywhere I can on other YouTubers and different platforms, but I try to do it where it's never a plug for Choir Boys Cutlery. It's never anything trying to, get a shout at. None of that. You got to be real careful of that and clickbaiting and all that stuff. But it's important to me that we don't lose sight of our veterans. Sometimes, like I said, the calls can overtake the people you're trying to help. I don't want that to happen. Tons of friends who are veterans. I already know what it's like to lose a friend that was right beside you and being blind to it. I don't want to be blind to this. So if you're a veteran, if you're hurting, know that we care, know that we love you. I always try to put the National Suicide Hotline on there, and I don't listen. Sometimes people don't want to call it or whatever. Those people are trained professionals, and they can help you far more than I ever could. I never want anybody to rely on me when a trained professional needs to be brought in. So I put that in there. Guys, if you're a veteran, if that thoughts cross your mind, please reach out to somebody you trust, a family member, a friend, anyone. Call that number. Hell, reach out and DM me something. Just please take pause. It leaves a world of hurt, and it's very selfish. You think people are better off, and they're not. They're not. You leave it way worse by doing that. So our Leos, we respect also, and we back the blue, and we don't break the damn law. That's how we support police. And if you're an addict, you're welcome here. Everybody's welcome here. I've said that a million times. If you're an addict and you're struggling, you say, Scab, why you say that? Because I've had my own addictions my whole damn life. And sometimes, damaged people find damaged people, and I'm calling myself damaged. And can reach out and help. This ain't a woe is me channel. This is a get up off your ass and let's go channel. So if you're an addict, you're welcome here. We want to encourage you to kick those habits and restore your family life. Well, having said all that, and having been around the moon, we know I'm a chicken fryer. the Southern Grind, the Jackal. I think they call it the Flat Earth. I've showed you this a couple times, so we're not going to talk but a second. I got the specs right here. Let me say these while they're fresh in my mind. And people say, Scab, you got to learn. Listen, I'm not going to memorize all the steel. There's 9 billion different types of steel. I don't want to do y'all wrong. I don't want to tell you wrong. So let me just run through these real quick and we'll get to our cut and test. It's solid G10 3D milled handles, and they are. I love me some grippy G10, and they're kind of that scalloped, and it's that nice, they call it flat earth, they ain't black. And that's a solid, that's, let's see, let me just go down the line. It's a flat grind, 8670M. Now, I've used this, I put this through some pretty good tests, and I stropped it a few times, and man, that thing's still razor sharp. So it's 8670M, the hardness is 59 to 60, which is a little harder. The blade length's 4 3/4 inches, the overall length's 9 1/4 inches, the handle length, which is big for me, is 4 1/2. I mean, the handle is big. This handle is not big. Handle size is a priority to me. Spit it out, Scab. I don't have big finger, but I got a big old maul, and I'm telling you. But they do a great job. I've told y'all I did the little pistol grip. Blade thickness is just under 1/4 at 0.21. It's 9.5 ounces, and again, G10 3D milled. So, without any further ado, let me show y'all something. I've been working on this. I've been leaving this out. Not bad. Now, I do a couple tests in there. I do a test, and I haven't added a paper cutting test because I'm terrible at it. I don't think it's the blade. I think it's me. I did those pretty good. But maybe y'all critique that. I mean, hell, everybody critiques it anyway. Damn it. Y'all see I got to practice. Practice, kids. Anyway, without any further ado, the Southern Grind Jackal, or the Jackal by Southern Grind. You know them boys, Chicken Fry. I'll see y'all. Well, Scab, we'll see you soon. Wow, look at that right there. Old Scabber's been hitting them weights, son. Had to start back a couple weeks ago, just doing some light shoulders and some biceps, that kind of thing. Building back slow. Well, that has nothing to do with this, so here we go. We've got the Jackal by Southern Grind, just motoring right through, I believe, and this is going to shock you, this is a phone cord. Yep, I believe that's what it was. Or it might have been paracord. And I don't know because I wasn't paying attention up front. No, I'm 90% sure that was paracord and went right through. Look at them moves right there. Oh, Scab just whipping that thing around, son. Oh, yeah. That's a knife pseudo right there, son. Now, here we go. I know I'm going to get criticized for this test, and y'all going to all kiss my ass. I'm practicing, learning it. This knife's razor sharp. Screwed that one up, screwed that one up. I was holding 2 pieces of paper, didn't realize it. Threw one down. Here we go. Let's try it again. Did we get it? Nope. Not bad. Screwed that one up. Not bad. And when I'm saying not bad, guys, I'm talking about me, not the knife. The knife sharp as shit. I think I get it. Nope. Right here we make it on a little run. There it is. Y'all see how that thing just slices down in there. And admittedly, that's just something I got to practice on. The knife sharp, stab paper. Attaboy, Scab. Well, stab paper. It'll also shave paper. Y'all seen that from all my drama. Did a little feather sticking right here. Yeah, I then spent most of the rest of the night sweeping up the room. Not my best moment. But we got some feather sticks done. Because if you don't sweep shit up, well, you got to sweep it up because I live here. But Lola will come in here and eat it too, son. So I had to get that up quickly. Taking a look in the mirror. Making a duck face for some reason. Not sure what I was thinking there. You know, just a typical day of being old Scabber. I love this knife. I love the handle of this knife. The handle is my favorite thing. It is sharp as shit, the knife, not the handle. The handle had 0 hot spots. Very comfortable in hand. I do like that pistol grip. I've got a Boker, which is nowhere near, you know, the steel quality. But my Boker's got that same handle. I carry it like kayaking because it's rust resistant, Boker. But mainly because that handle. I just love it. I love my Tops Tahoma like that. But y'all seen a few little things there we did with the knife. The paracord, the paper cut, razor sharp, durable knife right here. Now, And when I say I touched the edge up, I just don't, I had a couple of edge damages on the ones I gave back to Kirk, and that was my fault, so I made sure we got those stropped out. But this right here did 0 edge damage. I was very impressed with this knife, with the knife steel, with the sharpness, with the comfort. It would be, for me, a companion fixed blade, but you could carry this fixed blade anywhere and be just fine. I didn't do any chopping with it. Just with that shorter blade you could. I know you could do some light chopping. This thing's more of a slicer. Look at that. Now the sticks I got in there are cherry and I think a couple of oak, and they're both dried out or on their way to being dried out. Bungee cord that's been destroyed, so let's destroy it some more. Right here, just blowing through this bungee cord. I found some old hose out there, some water hose, that I'm going to show y'all in a minute. Well, I'm going to show you right now. It looks like. Just show you how sharp this dang knife is, man. It made mincemeat of this thing right here. Watch this. Just slicing it off. I didn't try to like pull it straight through up front. I just wanted to see how it would slice. So I sliced it down like butter, man. Now here I don't know what I was thinking. Trying to chop a water hose. Typical scab. Just trying to be different, I guess. You did get a little slice in there. See, I was trying to save myself, save face there and go, oh yeah, it did something. It didn't do nothing. Little cut. But right here, there it is. See how much that gashed out of there? I mean, this is the kind of knife. This knife right here is the kind of sharp that will cut you. You could have an accident with it if you're not paying attention. You could with any knife. I know that sounded dumb, but this is one of those knives that's that sharp. It'll cut you in a hurry, son. But if you pay attention, you know what you're doing, you'll be fine. That handle, to me, when you have that pistol grip handle, it just makes a world of difference. Here's my phone cord. Chopped it right in twain, phone charger cord. And then we stripped it. So what I was trying to show here is, yeah, you can do some big tasks. Cut some wood, baton some wood, cut water hose, cut plastic, cut all that stuff. But then drop down and strip some wire. Strip this rubber coating off the wire. Dang good knife. Dang good knife. Will I buy one? Probably. But here's the deal too, guys. We discussed the sheaths in the earlier video. I would definitely buy the other sheath. Well, we're doing Kydex, so I'd probably just make my own. Right here, we did some slicing. It cut it every time. Now, a lot of people don't appreciate this test as much as I do, and as much as I wish you'd appreciate it. It just shows good slash. Look at that. If I'd have kept it on the dang tailgate, I could have probably just cut it in half by doing that. But I like slashing the water bottles because I like stabbing stuff anyway. But this thing did a jam-up job. Good stab, good penetration. There you go, scab. Smarten up a little bit. And we just made all kind of holes right here. I did this by a firehouse. Some guys probably thought I was some type of nut. But, nope. Just a guy with a knife channel. Typical every day. What can you do? See that chop right there? Cut straight through that cap. Cut straight through that bottle, son. This knife, I'm telling y'all, is rapidly one of my favorites. It's up there with that hog from Tops. Got a little, this is the interior. There's some paracord, some 550 paracord, which is good for making fire and stuff with. Just a little piece of lighter knot here. Goes right through it. Bang, bang, bang. Man, this is a good knife. I can't speak highly enough. Southern grind. I'm drawing a blank on the guy's name. They sing Chicken Fried. I think it's Zach Brown. I think that's the guy's name that owns it. American made in Peachtree, Georgia. They do a jam-up job, guys. Jam-up job. Really enjoyed this knife. Thank you, Kirk Weiss, for letting me use it. And I hope some of these tests will show y'all, if you need a good companion-sized knife or a good camp knife, I think this is the one. Well, boys and girls, we get down to that time of the video. Look at old Scab whipping that thing around there. Now, I did on this one, did a few chops because I was hell-bent on doing some damage. Did I do it? Let's see. I think I had to chop it 3 or 4 times because I kept losing my place. Well, I didn't care enough about it to show you. Listen, guys, I love y'all. God bless y'all. I'm Scab. You're not. Don't fight alone. We'll see you again.